seen many Santa Claus. Did you ever see how they are made in the factory? In this video, you're going to see step by step how they are made in the factory.
Behind festive walls, pure industry builds illusion.
Even magic begins as buried stone.
Weight begins its journey toward form.
Raw mass is reduced to possibility.
Fire unlocks the language of metal.
Structure is born glowing.
Strength is stretched into purpose. Lightness begins in heavy soil. Plastic is born from chemical order.
Softness is engineered strand by strand. Elasticity flows from living bark. Flexibility is flattened into surface. Vision begins as fine dust. Sight is shaped in fire. Energy pathways are pulled thin.
Light is born from crystal discipline.
Color is reduced to pure powder. Only when all elements unite can wonder be built. Raw elements travel toward transformation.
Every entering element is authenticated.
Nothing enters unseen. Transport narrows into control. Weight meets precision. Light metal follows heavy purpose. Form awaits heat. Softness is protected from the world. Elasticity must rest before shaping.
Vision is delicate cargo.
Light must enter without spark. Color waits behind steel walls. Order replaces transport chaos. Skeletons begin their path. Plastic prepares for rebirth. Warmth enters the world of metal. Transport ends where creation begins. Creation begins with organized entry. Bones are measured before they stand.
Fire stitches structure together.
Flight begins as curved metal.
Soft shapes are born from pressure. Expression is captured in silence. Wild shape emerges regulated. Ground contact is built from resilience. Clean edges prepare for character. Life begins as light.
Ocean requires hidden pathways.
Seeing is a delicate installation. Every color begins in white. Heat prepares the canvas.
Tradition is mixed as formula.
Creation pauses to be refined.
Every surface must forget its past.
Moisture is erased by force. Imperfection glows under scrutiny. Only flawless form advances. Smoothness restores dignity to form. Invisible forces are quietly erased. Form is verified by light. Balance begins long before assembly.
Character is measured in millimeters.
Speed reveals even the smallest flaw. Flexibility is proven through fatigue. Individual parts find their intended partners.
Protection précède construction.
Time is synchronized through waiting. Preparation now becomes motion. Strength begins at connection.
Every piece now belongs to a single being.
Refined parts now learn how to stand together. The skeleton learns to stand. Movement is engineered at the shoulder. Balance begins under the waist. Energy is hidden inside character. Motion waits inside silence.
The heart of the animal is forged. Speed is built on 4 points. Even nodding must be mechanically perfect. The vehicle of myth takes industrial shape. Ocean anticipates snow. One brain will command many bodies.
The nervous system awakens.
Life is rehearsed without skin.
Security is tightened by numbers.
Fragility is armored internally. Longevity is applied before beauty. Heat fades, structure remains. Now steel prepares to look alive. Warmth makes rigidity surrender. Steel disappears beneath character. Hands learn how to greet the world.
The stance of authority is established.
Expression requires internal softness.
Sight is now animated.
Identity finally takes form. Age is fabricated strand by strand.
Emotion lives in small details.
Wildness is dressed in industry.
Strength now wears skin. Power rises from the crown.
Even animals must be emotionally aligned. Movement now receives ornamentation. Luxury is fused by temperature. Communication lines disappear from sight. Tension is taught where to rest. Character now submits to machine precision. Precision now governs every movement. Perfection is verified by light.
Every gesture is mathematically tuned.
Even sight must move in harmony. Voice is born from circuitry.
Motion is now written as code.
Life is rehearsed through repetition.
Distance bends to signal.
Energy must never exceed its promise.
Travel is tested before travel begins.
Invisible threats are quietly erased.
Light learns its festive language.
Safety stands above spectacle. Reliability is doubled silently.
Beauty is adjusted mechanically.
The machine grants its final approval. Perfection is stored as proof.
Machines step back for the human final touch.
Now the smallest details decide the final illusion.
Perfection is sown by patience.
Authority is shaped by detail. Control must appear effortless.
Life is finished in millimeters.
Durability is applied invisibly.
Wildness is guided gently.
Expression must feel human.
Every attachment must trust gravity.
Glow is judged by the eye.
Silence confirms mechanical grace. No trace of the factory must remain. All perfection now seeks proof. Beauty now submits to evidence. Stillness carries its own weight. Winter itself is simulated. Now the factory doubts itself one final time. Weight reveals hidden weakness. Repetition exposes fatigue. Travel is tested before the road. Heat reveals truth beneath illusion. Life must survive interruption. Weather is invited to challenge beauty. Time is compressed into light. Memory of color must not fade.
Even softness must hold together.
Vision must survive accident.
Failure is only a rehearsal for safety.
Protection must be absolute.
Command must travel through noise.
Trust is confirmed mathematically.
Experience still outranks code.
Quality becomes permanent record.
Proof now returns the creation to motion.
Verification ends where the journey begins. Stillness is engineered for travel.
Every surface prepares for collision before movement.
Weather is excluded before departure. Every impact will now be remembered.
The final shell forms around the illusion.
Containment becomes permanent.
Even fantasy must obey measured mass.
Identity now travels with the cargo.
Machines now carry the finished miracle.
Destinations replace fabrication.
The road must be worthy of its cargo.
Factory precision enters global motion. Movement is restrained for survival. Containment is the final promise. Manufactured magic travels through darkness.
And this is how modern factories produce artificial Santa Claus and reindeer sleigh from start to finish.
Subscribe for more real factory breakdowns.